Yo, what up? It's Aaron Moses. Damn. Okay. This is Officer Lips. Foreign. Not foreign. Former LAPD officer speaking out domestic violence incident. Let's get into it. LAPD love turned into nightmare. Ex-cop claims dirty tricks. Let's get into it.
Former LAPD officer says her ex-boyfriend, also an officer, framed her after she accused him of domestic violence.
I don't believe. Take both of these niggas to jail. Let's get it.
Tonight, she's speaking out about evidence she claims the department ignored. Fox 11's Gina Silva live in Pasadena with those details. Gina?
That's right. This domestic violence case is raising serious questions about accountability within the LAPD. According to this former LAPD officer, she says that when she complained about...
Wait a minute. Is she former LAPD? Because she got fired? Or because she retired?
abuse, she is the one who was punished.
How are other victims supposed to come forward? This is exactly why I didn't want to come forward.
Former LAPD officer Tony
No, I don't believe that.
filed a domestic violence restraining order on October 20th, 2023, against her ex-boyfriend, Jorge Ruben Alvarado, also an LAPD officer. Several months later, Tawny was the one who lost her job.
I lost my reputation. Everything that I worked hard for is gone. People are asking me, well, what happened? How do I tell people what happened to me? I was framed for domestic violence and time fraud. How do I tell people that?
After filing the restraining order against her ex, Tawny says he turned around and accused her of domestic violence and showed the LAPD a photo of his bruised arm.
He presented a conversation over text. He had a bruise. He asked me where he got it. I said, oh yeah, you did get that bruise in my house. Yeah, that's probably where I squeezed you. But then he cropped it. The next sentence was, not that you did it. I think I got it from sleeping.
When a
No, bro, look, I don't want to pause on. She looks like something I don't want to look at. He cropped the message. Miss, this came out 6 days ago. It's 2036. We all know that if you do any kind of alterations to an image, it can be I can find out just by running it through certain type of programs if it's been tampered with. He cropped it? No, he didn't. You didn't.
Next sentence was, not that you did it. I think I got it from sleeping.
When a victim of domestic violence reports abuse, it is not uncommon for the abuser to turn around and say that the abused is the abuser.
Attorney Nicole Castronova, who represents Ramirez, says the LAPD ignored key evidence, including the full text exchange.
When you look at the full text string, you can see that he said, I got this bruise on my arm from sleeping on it. And my client provided that to the department. I myself provided it to the department.
She adds that the time card fraud claim stems from the time Ramirez called in to care for her terminally ill brother, who has since died.
I actually used family ill. He was already in hospice. The policy doesn't state I can't leave the house to run errands.
She says her ex told LAPD that she had also applied for the Beverly Hills Police Department during her leave. Ramirez admits she had applied in hopes of getting away from him. Now Ramirez is fighting to get her job back, and she has this advice for victims of domestic violence.
Don't be afraid. Someone's going to listen to you. You're gonna have to really stand firm on your faith. God will never leave you.
Yes, God will. God leaves people every day, millions of times a day. I will say this, baby. You are attractive enough, number one, to not have to be a police officer. But you are so fine that somebody will take your snitching ass in their house. that has way more money than me. Not me. That has way more money than me. And you will never have to work again. Ever. You won't have to clock out. You won't have to clock in. You're gonna have to do some work. But it's not what you think. They won't put their hands on you. Not in a violent way, at least. But I know Project Pat wrote that song, Don't Save Her. She don't want to be saved. But I could look into your eyes. Even though they're closed, I can look into your eyes. Of a reflection of a man that I see. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. And downhearted, girl. Because that face doesn't belong to me. Baby, you don't have to work one more day for the rest of your life. Stop playing.
The LAPD does not comment on personnel matters, but during the investigation of this case, it was discovered that the department has not been reporting domestic violence cases involving its own officers. And that's even though there is a state law that requires it. Susan, Laura? I'm sorry, Marla?
No, it's okay. Is there any consequence for that?
No, they're the police.
No, the department says that they were following what they thought was the correct way of doing the reporting. But, you know, according to data from Post, this is the state agency that...
You know what that means. They swept it under the... Bro, they're both police officers. They were in there doing the Mr. and Mrs. Smith, beating each other the fuck up, having babies, beating each other's asses. Bro, don't get him. That nigga, that's his girl. She wants to quit her job and move departments and do all that whoop-de-wop. They're gonna be back. They're gonna still fuck. They have a child together. Come on, bro. Why are we getting into this drama? You're a police. You married a police. We both know that police are the most domestic violence people in the fucking world, bro. In America. This is fucking stupid, bro. This is like a novena. Bro, this is stupid, bro. Come on.
Police officers. More than 250 law enforcement agencies across California have not reported any domestic violence at all.
Exactly.
So experts say that's how it should be. So they believe that a lot of agencies are not reporting these cases.
Gina, did her attorney find any evidence that this is a pattern within LAPD to misframe or mischaracterize domestic violence?
Well, she's been an attorney for quite some time, and she says, you know, that's usually the case. Whenever you accuse someone of domestic violence, they will then turn it around and accuse the victim and say, no, they are the ones that are causing this. In fact, she named Diddy. You know how Diddy came out at one point and accused his girlfriend of causing some of the problems. And she also mentioned O.J. Simpson and how O.J. Simpson at one point said, well, yeah, you know, we had some fights, but she was the one who was always causing the problems. And at the time, some LAPD officers believed him.
I thought we had...
How you know that's not true, bro? And why did you use two black men? Don't talk about the black community. Talk about your people. Talk about these bitches beating each other the fuck up. But yeah, you know the black man lies about the nigga, shut your stupid ass up. Just because you lost your virginity with a black man when you were, I don't even want to go into that, but don't put it on the black man, nigga. We're not the only people that beat each. Hey, it is what it is.
Made some advancements though since the OJ times. Gina,
OJ,
thank you.
You brought a nigga. You dug this nigga. You brought this nigga up from the '80s before I was even thought of. Come on, bitch.
Former LAPD officer says her ex-boyfriend, also an officer, framed her after she accused him of domestic violence.
Yeah, bitch. Both of y'all need to go to whatever. And they got a daughter, I think. So it is what it is. I'm highly offended. It's not what it's not. I still shout out to KL Tilly. Next time I get off of work and I put my girlfriend asleep, I'm gonna be watching this. Peace, gang.